Liam Ottley has proven that any beginner can earn his first $1,000 online from any point of the world with the device with a bit more powerful than Nokia 3310, and you can do this using the platform Upwork. And let me show you how I, Rated Plus Upwork freelancer, was able to get my first gig on this platform, and what are the things which you, just as a total newbie, can do right now in order to get closer to the financial freedom, the first project on Upwork, and the first money earned online. Have a great watch, and I wasn't talking about the thing on your wrist. I'm an Upwork top-rated plus AI developer.
Yo, chill out, bragdocious twat.
Hello, my dear friend. I know the only reason why you're watching this video is because you want to earn a lot of money, be totally respected and loved by your peers and girls, and just fuck off to the more cheap country and be the king of Thailand with $5 and the passport. I don't know, maybe that's just me who was programmed with this kind of desires. Anyways, in this video I will show you how exactly you can get closer to the life where you can become the passport $5 king of Thailand or Vietnam or some other country of your choice. And I immediately want to say yes right to any Thai person or Vietnam person, because you maybe will not have the passport after this video, but you will have the bigger belief in that you can get those $5 in order to fulfill the desires which you, or I don't know, some other entity which resides within you has. And the first obstacle which you may have before actually starting applying for the jobs and gigs on Upwork is only that one which, and by the way, sorry for using J word, again you can press the like button a bit later. It is that you may think that it is oversaturated and there are already like tons of Indians and just third worlders competing for the same gig which you are going to get, and you kind of feel a bit discouraged by that. And man, what I can only tell you is that in one of the next videos we will talk about the picking of the niche, because this will definitely dictate how much demand is that for the specific job, and depending on that you will be able to shift the economics dynamics in your favor, where you have enough demand in order to be employed, or rather considered for the specific gig. But in this specific video, what I would like to share with you is that at the beginning my profile wasn't this sexy killer as it is now. However, it was just plain Jane, hello, please, I'm starving, I don't want to use my mouth for earning money, hire me for food kind of profile. And you can actually watch the video, the link to which you can find right now in the right upper corner. And there one of the tips is how to optimize your profile and how to make it killer. Yet even with this kind of totally wank presentation of myself on Upwork, I was able to land this specific job 1.5 years ago. And just to make it a bit more real, I wasn't freelancing up until October of 2025 after that, because the way I landed this gig was very random. I was just looking up Iman Gadzi, I don't know, Charlie Morgan, and some other money gurus online, and even though they were recommending completely other thing, I just decided that freak it, let's go and just apply for the jobs on Upwork. And you just, again, you can watch the other video on this channel, the link to which again you can find in the right upper corner, but use these ones, so watch them after finishing this one, you excited friend of mine. And in that video I show you how to write the professional proposal, which allows you to present yourself from the best foot forward, hook the client, and make it real, so the client doesn't think that the proposal was written by ChatGPT, even though it almost totally was. And yeah, the idea remains that we had this job. I'm not sure whether I can access it right now. Yeah, cool, it's still here. So I was at that time thinking of starting developing the blockchain career of mine, and even though it's still quite a perspective route, I rather veered off to the AI lane, the fast lane, if you know what I mean. And that specific thing was I just came to this thingy, find work, or I think I even typed in here, I just typed in blockchain, and the thing happened. The thing happened sounds like a description of losing Wii card, but I lost my app card. That's how I lost my app card. That's how I got my first gig on Upwork. I almost said J word. And there was just the statement of the task. I specified the budget as the one provided by the person. And it was so damn simple. I just provided my portfolio. Well, to be honest, that already was quite a big set of projects, so I don't say that it was nothing, but man, if you're really on it, you can just refer someone's portfolio. That's how ruthless and inventive you can be in this process. And also I have specified the certificate I had from Google, and well, this one was actually is something what actually you can, I guess you can buy this thing on Coursera. You can buy someone's Coursera's profile and refer this certification as yours, but this one is actually more credible because Coursera verifies you. But I'm totally sure that the client didn't even look at these things in detail, because he replied to my request just at the same moment, so in the same minute. So maybe the maximum what he has looked was he just clicked here, he just scrolled like, oh cool, there are tabs on this website, and there is Google besides the name of this dude. Yeah, maybe he clicked here. And finally, what I have stated in my cover letter, which was just literally 2 sentences, and it was that I'm passionate about blockchain, I have the experience mostly on Ethereum networks using Solidity and Brownie. Let's hop on the call to determine the way in which I am going to bring the value to you. That's such an interesting phrase, and I would recommend you to copy it and paste it in your proposals, because it's such a polite way of saying that I am totally focused on bringing the results to you, and not centered on that what I am gonna get from this deal. I think it's just charming enough for the client to start talking to you. So use this phrase. It's a killer. And also I will the I will include this phrase along with other top resources in the classroom section of School Community, which you can access totally for free for the next 3 days. You can get the 7 days free trial, and you can do this by following the first link in the description below. And to finish the kind of proposal which I have sent to this client, I have also specified I have also uploaded the curriculum vitae of mine, and I'm not sure what does it look like. I hope it's something. Yeah, so actually I have built it with ChatGPT, so not ChatGPT but some other AI, so you can get it pretty quick as well. Just specify as many popular brands as possible and as many useful keywords. That's what the person which if he or she will even look at the resume is caring about. But surely don't take my word as the final truth. Maybe if you want to optimize your CV, do look up some HR managers videos. However, I'm sure that having cool LinkedIn profile is more useful asset nowadays than having your resume, I don't know, with freaking fucking patterns on the corners of the Google Doc or PDF which you are sharing. But you still should add it. Yeah. So that's what was the proposal. You see, very bread and butter, and I do need to specify this. No one is gonna say this, but I did not suggest some crazy budget for this project. It's definitely more than $200. I mean, it is. And here you must just step on your own nuts and say that F it, I'm just going to pursue the experience and the possibility to get the positive review on the completed gig on Upwork, and money is not something important at this stage. I understand that some of you may be in more tight financial position for this. Well, these are some sacrifices which you're gonna do. However, later on you will have more status on the platform, especially at the beginning on Upwork. You have that thingy, total earnings being grown $100 by $100 at the beginning, so you get this dopamine boost. So let's say if I have earned $200 at first, it will display 200 plus here. Then if I earned extra $300, it will display 500 plus, etc. And then you have the same with the step of 1,000, and then you get the step of $10,000. And then you get into big leagues, you get the step of $100,000. And then you get into the cosmos, you get $1 million step. It's a huge damn step. See you there. And in the community of ambitious freelancers, first link in the description below. Finally, we can see how the conversation between me and this as it appeared to be my future client went up until the point of starting the contract, and then the boring blockchain stuff begins, where you do not want to see everything because it may hurt your eyes and the sense of ego. So here is the message with the application of mine, and the client immediately responded. And you see, I even aired the guy for 3 minutes. Well, I don't think that I aired. I think I was overthinking enough to type in the message for 4 minutes. So you see, I immediately started telling him what he must do in order for me to complete this job for him. So, gig. And you you should do the same. Just don't ask the questions, but rather start immediately demonstrating your confidence in what that you can do by just immediately asking the person gently for the details you need from him in order to start completing his project. So you see, you don't even ask to start the contract, to fund the milestone. No, you just immediately say, okay, we can do this. Let's go. But I've got some other thing. I guess it was a bit of misunderstanding from my side, but the client just provided what he can supply, and it was the names of the tokens and some specific dates, and the idea was to research how the transactions of those specific tokens happened on the specific wallets. How the transactions of the specific tokens happened on the provided dates. Well, I mistakenly said wallets, I meant tokens and date, OnlyFans company. So let me explain, I will provide you. Well, here we get into the details and etc. I'm not gonna hide this shit because you can actually see all of these things on the open ledgers, such as Ethereum scan or Polygon scan if it was on Matic blockchain. But you can see this time you must convert token work. The wallet specified date. So here you see, I started completing the work before even starting the contract. So that's how I was able to bridge this gap between the low status of mine on Upwork at that time and the desire of client to have the project completed and him thinking of whom he should pick for that or for this specific gig. So the idea is that you just freaking go with it immediately. You just need to, you need to rise your levels of energy, but that's a whole other topic. However, what you can do is just, in terms of technique, just start completing the project as soon as the client responded to you. So you see from the very first message, just immediately completing the project. So no waste of time. So that's what the clients are seeking on these kinds of platforms. They are just seeking the expert who can take off the burden of thinking and doing something from them and just complete everything beautifully and again in the way where they just get the deliverable without the need to hustle some extra time. I mean, that's what they are paying money for, essentially. Do not be scared. Fun as hell. Okay, so here we get more details. I'm skipping this because these are just the details of the project. I mean, if you are really illiterate, then just type in ChatGPT in the next tab and literally just type in the exact questions which the guy has and ask ChatGPT to rephrase it in the manner which it would explain the concept to the 5-year-old kid. And there is a chance that even you, grown-ass adult, will understand something. Okay, so I have provided quite a lot of value upfront with all of those discussions and some don't be scared messages with the copy-pasting of the blockchain transactions. And let me see, it all took in total about 4 hours. And here I started talking about the contract. So it didn't happen immediately. And here, okay, this super dopamine phrase, I will pick you as a winner. Great, I wait for the offer in chat to keep the formality. Holy shit. Max. It's cool, but it was a bit... no, it's whatever. At this point, when you have shown that you are on it and you can deliver the results and you got some time investment from the prospect, now you just have to, at the best, you just have to keep your mouth shut, but have your language being super transactional. Just you know, on WhatsApp they classify templates into categories: marketing and utility. You just must have your messages as a utility when you have agreed on the contract, nothing else, because you don't have to change the emotional state of the client at that point. And here I get the offer, I damn accept it, send this funny emoji, and yep. Later on it took some time to deliver the actual project, but it was completed successfully. And finally, that was the first thing which allowed me to started growing on Upwork, get some review. I guess I think I do have the review about this job. Do I? Yep. Concise and beautiful thanks with 5-star reviews. Therefore, I say thank you for you watching this video. And now, actually, you will see my cute ass again in the other outro. Thanks for your attention. Press the like button, subscribe, leave the comment, and if you want to skyrocket your freelancing career by hearing the advice from the top Rated Plus Upwork developer and the other incredibly skillful freelancers, then click the very first link in the description below in order to grab your free trial of the Freelancing Live Freely school group. Stay awesome.